size, a red and a yellow or a red and a blue. So red and a blue is going to help you come in. A red and a yellow is a little bit harder, but then the size of the person does matter on this one. So I find a red and a blue is pretty hard. So I think red and yellow, Sarah, just maybe because of your height, you could do a red and a blue, so we'll see. It's height and strength, I think, are the two things to consider. So I'm going to stick with the red and the yellow for a moment. Make it harder for me to come back, but easier for me to go out.
Okay.
Right? So we start with a 4-part stretch. You're going to mount your reformer, hand, foot, and then arabesque. And then the hard part is I'm supposed to come in, lift up my tummy, and put my foot on without taking my hand off, but I have yet to be able to do that. So I lift up my hand and put my foot on. Ball on my foot stays on here. I'm going to go down into a hip stretch in the back first. Right, get a nice stretch there. I'm going to stick my tail up in the air, get a hamstring stretch in the front. Oh, that's my tight hamstring. Right. And then I'm going to come down onto here and bring it in, or hip flexor stretch here. And then I can open out to the side and increase that stretch. I can hollow forward, increasing that stretch. Right, and then I'm set to go. So I'm going to pick up, and I'm going to take my hands off. The first one I'm going to press back and in. And if you notice here, my head stays level. Right, that's the first one. The second one, I'm going to go out, keeping both legs straight and zip it up. So this is where it's harder on the lighter spring, but a little easier for me to go out and come in. Right, then to come back, bend the knee, hands go here, bring the foot back, arabesque, right, and leg in. It's my most graceful moment in the teacher training, right there. Going for the stretch here, right, hip flexor, and bring it in for hamstring. Knee comes down for psoas. Right, and then I can open out for that stretch. I can come over for that stretch, pick it up, and then you know the rest, right? So I'm going out and in, out and in, straight out, and then coming up and down. Now if I wanted to, I could go down, which I'm not really stretched enough for, so I'm not going to do it just yet. I'll do it after the next thing. But I can go all the way down into big splits. There. I'll do the back splits, and then we can do that one. And then I'm done with that series. So that's the Russian splits. The back splits is backwards. So I'm going to take my foot right at the crease of the headrest, and I'm going to bring my hands to the shoulder rest, and my foot back here. And then I come into that lunge. Here, holding that position, I'm going to press and bend. Press and bend 3 times. And then I can come up, pressing and bending, pressing and bending, and then I can go straight legs. Up and down, up and down. Right? Bend it in, hands down. Bring it in, switch feet. Same thing on the other side. Press, bend, hands up. Right. And then coming up and down. Bending in, hands on. Okay, wish me luck. Here's the big one. So I'm going to cheat and get into position. Right, so here I can go into splits, digging in into big splits here.
Wow.
Right, and then coming in, walking my way back. So if you wanted to go for more stretch, you could go for a full split. And that's it. That's the front Russian splits. Starting up, standing, right? And then you're going to extend the leg up and out behind you in arabesque. Press the carriage out. Exhale, hollow the belly, and bring the foot onto the reformer. the bar. Yes. Go, Kim, go. Yes, good. And then going out to a lunge, nice big lunge stretch. Good. Bent knee front, bent front knee. Yes, and then you stick your tail up in the air, straightening the front leg, sticking your butt up. Getting the hamstring stretch. And then you're going to drop that back knee down to the reformer. And bring it in. And you can lift up your arm, it would be your bent leg arm, and open it out to the side. So that creates a little more stretch for you, the rotation. And then you can take it over and hollow and get a little more stretch.
Is it normal to feel it a little differently?
Yes, absolutely.
And know what?
Differently. You feel dural stretch. You feel it down your spine. And then you're going to come up on the front foot, back foot against the shoulder rest, so Lord, get it on the, yeah. Good. Okay, up you go. And then you're going to hold that position in the lunge. Take your hands off. Be really secure here, feel really good before you go anywhere. Good, straight leg in the back. That knee has to get straight and stay that way.
And up against it, okay.
Yeah.
With my shoulder.
Right, so up you go, and then you're going to press back, straightening the front leg, and bend it back in. Remember, your head's going to stay level. And going back.
Okay.
And forward. That's it. Good, and then hold both legs straight, and lift upward. And down, up, keep that straight. Good, up. And up. Okay, we'll keep it straight, both legs straight. Good, and then bend the front knee, control yourself to the bar. Bring your foot off, and place it on the into shoulder rest. Okay, arabesque the other leg up. Good. Pressing the carriage out, bring the carriage in, putting that foot on the bar. Okay, not bad. Not any less graceful. Alright, so then go ahead and press out. Get that hip to open up. Good. And then straighten the front leg, bottom goes in the air. Dropping the knee to the reformer. And forward. Open out the arm that's on the bent knee side. Open your trunk, Kim. Open up your back. Yes. Oh, big stretch. And then overhead, following. Up. Good. And then pick up that back knee. Good. And hands up. And pressing back. Okay. Straightening the front knee. There you go. So head bending to come in. Head stays level.
Do you have to close the carriage?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you want to go straight legs both. Going up. That's it. And lying down. You get it up and in. That's why if you go too light, it's hard.
Yeah.
It makes it easier to press it out, but it makes it hard to close if it's too light. Good. And then hands to the reformer. Bar. Good. And bring the leg down. Very nice. And then we turn around.
I myself knee was weird if I started the knee first and then open. For stability?
Sure. However you want to get there
That's
spine.
okay?
Yeah.
My front foot, I was kind of gripping it. Is that wrong?
No. You don't need to once you get a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flop it. So then here the ball of the foot goes at the crease of the shoulder rest and the headrest of the reformer. Great. Hands to the shoulder rests. Bend that front knee, put the other leg on. Right. So go into the lunge where the back leg is straight. Good. There you go. Hold that. Back knee straight. Can get that leg straight. And push the front leg straight and bend. Oops, without lifting your hips. So that might be the right end of your range of motion. Yeah?
That's nice.
Yeah? Good. And then bend it in. Pick your hands up. And then press that front leg forward. Keep that back leg straight. Knee straight. Yeah.
So tight.
Tight, yeah. Good. Now both legs straight, going up and down. Straight. Yeah. Push it. Push it. Push it. Yeah. Push it. Yeah. Good. And then bend your knee and put your hands at the shoulder rests. Good. And bring it in. And we switch sides. So stepping forward to switch. Hands stay down. Okay. Foot goes back. Press it out. Good. So here are 3 presses with the hands down. Good. And then hands up. Good, and then straight legs. Straight. Let's go. Good, and then bend your knee, bring your hands to the shoulder rests. Great. So when you're practicing these, don't be afraid to come and open up one of these machines with your Cadillac poles if you feel like you need support in learning these. You can use the pole will help you find stability. So if you can use one of those